All right, folks, what we're going to do here, this video is going to be about prop performance and when do you know you have enough prop or not enough prop on your outboard. We're going to put a 11 pitch prop on this 25 horse. Now here we are, we're on a 16-foot John boat, extra wide. It's like a 62-inch, 64-inch wide, something like that. But we got a 25 horse outboard here that's got plenty of horsepower for this boat. Now we want to see if we can optimize the prop for this boat for, you know, we're not trying to do hole shots, we're not trying to do, you know, pull a tube or anything. We're just trying to see how can we get up to our fastest speed quickly that this outboard will actually do and not waste any energy doing it. So my plan is to find my needle nose pliers. And believe you me, folks, this is not an end-all, be-all prop guide extravaganza by any stretch of the imagination. This is so you would have an idea of what you need for a prop on your boat, possibly, without spending a whole lot of money. Now, my biggest challenge right now is not to drop any parts in the water I can't find. Because then we'll be trolling motoring back 9 miles back to the... All right, we need something a little bit bigger than that. I'm getting a fight with a snapping turtle here. That would be uncomfortable. Okay, we're getting ready to put on an 11 pitch prop. Here we go. Plywood on here. Yeah. Go over that so the water. So if I wanted to sit low, I don't have to worry about water. Oh yeah. Well, you can sit on the flotation thing. Yeah, that could soak up water over time. Not supposed to. Side and reach up and. It'd take a bit. Get a wet butt. All right, folks, we got the 11 pitch prop on there. Let's see how it performs and what it does. We're gonna check top speed. I was gonna check RPM, but the RPM, it's not accurate. The one I've got hooked on the spark plug, I don't like it. It's showing I'm running 8,000 RPM, and I know this engine would just let it loose if it was going that fast, so. All right. Whoa. Oh, make sure those don't slide in the water. I just noticed it. All right, 11 pitch prop. We're gonna do a speed test here to see what it does, see how the engine sounds on it, but it launches pretty hard. Yeah, that thing launches hard. All right, I'm gonna trim it back down. I'm cavitating a little bit. Because it's pitched up a little bit. Let's see what it does this time. Nothing. What happened? We'll put it in gear. We'll take it out of gear, start it up, put it in gear, and then we'll go. All right, let's try this. Man, that pulls hard with that 11 pitch. RPMs according to that. funny when I slow down, the water goes that way.
I'm wondering.
So right there it's saying 900 RPM. Let me go wide open again and see what it does. So it's 4,600 RPM at wide open throttle, 21 miles an hour, if that is right. But at least when I change the prop to a 13 pitch now and to a 15 pitch, we'll see the actual RPM change. If they're right or wrong or indifference, we'll see a change. We'll see a change in top speed maybe a little bit too. It'll hold shot a whole lot faster, yeah. But no, it holds shot pretty hard there anyway. So the 11 pitch prop did pretty good. So I'm kind of stoked about how that worked. Well, because what you do is you gain, we'll see when I go to 13 and 17, I should gain more RPM. Actually, from here, I'll lose RPM, but still maintain top speed. And you'll lose some hole shot. If hole shot's important to you, how fast you get up to 21 miles an hour is important to you, by all means, use an 11 pitch. But I'm gonna switch it to a 13 pitch now. I've got one here that is same brand. All right, we got the 13 pitch on there now. Let's see what it does. We'll see what the top RPM and the top speed is. Hole shot still feels pretty strong. We'll go ahead and pitch this one back up a little bit. We had to pitch the other one down because it was gathering a little too much air. Okay. Now we're back pitched up to where we were. See how much air this grabs. Good launch still. Here, picking up a little air. Now what I didn't do on the 11, we'll do on the 13, just see what it'll sit there and idle and troll at for our speed. I know what I hate when these apps pop up with stuff I don't want and I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't want any of this stuff.
There we go. Noise damper.
Well, God almighty. Why? Oh, done. There we go. Now, the other thing is this is trolling about 2 miles an hour.
13 might be the perfect pitch for this.
13 could be a good pitch for it.
It is 1 or 2 on the top end, but that's a good troll speed for
Yeah. Flicker shad.
flicker shad. Think about it.
Got lots of fuel left. I did put a 12-gallon tank on this guy instead of running a 3-gallon tank, so it's going to give me a little more miles before I have to worry about fuel. So yeah, it's trolling at 2, top speed of 19 to 20. It's, you know, pops over to 20 occasionally, so that's not awful. RPMs did not change at all, right there at 4,600. Now we're going to go put a 15-pitch prop on, because I just can't work hard enough for you guys. Yeah, once you get up to the launches hard, then it starts getting a little cavitation spot, then it catches again when the boat starts to plane out, and then it runs fine. When I get this one back home, I need to look and see where the cavitation plate is to the bottom of the boat. I've got this made so it should run short shaft, and I raise it up, it runs long shaft. I don't have any infinite adjustment. If you had one of those that you could tweak it down another inch, I'd probably do it. That should coast in pretty hard. Got just enough battery maybe to do this best, and I have the bit and I have to change the battery again. All right, firing it up. And install the key. Dun dun dun. Bam. On. Go. Go, little gadget. 15 pitch. All right, we got the 15 pitch prop on there now. And see what the top speed is in RPM. And it just feels a little smoother. It's not a harsh launch, but it's a good enough launch, which fits the boat. Bouncing between 21 and 22, so we got a little more RPM, or a little more go. 4330, so about 600 RPM less, which on my big boats, that's exactly what I've seen. You drop from a 19 to a 17, you change about 300 RPM. We're finally hitting the point where it's starting to change the RPM. At 4,300 RPM, what'd you say the wide open throttle was for this? 45 to 55. So actually a 13 pitch prop, if you want to hit wide open throttle, is probably the optimal pitch for this particular outboard, because it did pull the RPMs down by 300 RPM, but we did gain a mile or two per hour on the top end. So pick your poison there at that point, between 13 and 15 on a, let's call it a 600-pound boat with 600 pounds of passenger. And that's boat and gear. All right. 598, you took a healthy poop?
Yeah.
All right, 598. You know, I didn't do too bad last night after eating a salad, and this morning, you know, round 2, pun intended. But yeah, that's what we ended up with. So yeah, we might, okay, let's take 10 pounds off of that. What happened? All right. Well, folks, I hope you found this prop information handy, helpful. Maybe you're only going to buy one prop in the future and you know what you need approximately. Also, your marinas and people with other experience, more experience than I have, can give you a pretty good guideline too. So yeah, there again, you can't really go wrong with 11, 13, and 15. Seems to all be pretty similar. That 13 should have made more of a change on RPM, but the 13 pitch prop, the nice part about it is it got you up about 1 mile an hour more than the 11. It got you to wide open throttle.
It wasn't in bad shape.
And it wasn't a brand new one. It had a little whoop-de-doo on one of the props, so take that in consideration. All right, folks. We're gonna call that a wrap. Like I said, I hope you found this enjoyable and helpful. And it was fun getting in the water to cool my legs off. Got my pants a little wet, which feels awesome. And we'll see you on the next video. And remember, do an hour a day on your projects. You'll get 365 hours done on your project. And if it ain't broke, fix it till it is. Had me sucking and fall on his face. It's like, ah. All right, let's go swap motors. I believe that now. So there was 9,400, and they did cut it in half. I probably should have brought the little book with it. Yeah. I bought it a couple years ago, and I just discovered it again the other day, and I'm like, I need to kind of play around with that. Got the cobalt on it. That's my boat and that's me. That's one of those from that getco.com where you can put your pictures on it. Actually pretty nice shirts. Here we go. We're surfing now. Probably gained 2 miles an hour just riding that wave. Okay, not really. Yeah, well, the RPMs I lose with the 15 pitch here, I won't lose with that one. Oh, yeah, you might actually go, yeah, true. You gotta pick up another 1,000 RPM. That'll just, we should be able to do 30 plus, or 30 at least. I know that 35 horse in the tank, when I hit it, man, she pulled hard.